Shout out to everybody, bro. Shout out to everybody. I got the NDA. Wait a minute. Shout out to What is going on in battle rap, bro? This is turning into battle law. Shout out to everybody. I do want to talk about this NDA. First of all, I see everything that's going on, right? I see Rex. He's kind of responding to what Disaster is saying, and it's like a lot of inconsistency. So people that they're hearing what Disaster's mentioning or what he's talking about with the NDA, and they just like, yo, like this isn't real, like whatever. I'm hearing all kind of stuff, bro. I seen Easy the Block Captain. He's basically refuting what Disaster said. He went on Drizzy's live. Shout out to Drizzy, and he talked about this, right? And then he said, yo, like if anybody wants the NDA, I'll send it to anybody. I hate Easy the Block Captain. I asked him for the NDA. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I guess he sent it to me because he felt like, I would be as fair as possible with it. I'm not going to try to be, oh, this person is doing this. I'm going to just say what it says, right? Shout out to everybody. Y'all are going to be surprised with this NDA. First of all, NDAs in battle rap, before I get into this, sometimes they're necessary and they're needed for specific things, right? So you got, artists like personal finances or how much they're making on the event, or, you know what I mean, not disclosing like who's going to be on the card, this and that. Like some things may be necessary. You also got to understand some things from Easy to Block Captain's point of view. He just had the trenches event, right? A lot of things got leaked and, you know what I mean? Like his card. So, certain things you kind of want to have an NDA on. You don't want people talking about certain things, right? But let's get into this NDA. This NDA is kind of crazy. I think this is an entertainment NDA, like kind of like a super, like, you know what I mean? Like kind of, you're locked up, you can't say nothing. Listen to this. First of all, I'm going to read this. It says, please sign the agreement to confirm your understanding and acceptance of important conditions related to services provided to the provider by you or otherwise related to your affiliate or other relationships with whatever. You know what I mean? I ain't going to read that. He told me not to read that specific part, whatever. But his companies and all that, like they don't want certain things getting out, right? It says, basically, as used herein, confidential information means any and all communication, documents, and other informations pertaining to artists and or company, including but not limited to confidential information related to artist's family and relatives, including without limitations, artist's spouse and children, or otherwise related to artists and or company employees, agencies, acquaintances, or business associations, including without limitation information regarding, right? A lot of what Disaster is saying is true. Disaster is telling y'all the truth. When you look at this NDA, the problem that you would have battling Easy the Block Captain with an NDA like this, Easy sent me this NDA. Section 2A is a problem, right? It says the personal life and or artist family and relatives, including without limitation, personal, matrimonial, and family relationships, health, medical history or conditions, habits, residencies, property, history, ideas, opinions, beliefs, or personal purchases. These are like all the things that he can't talk about, right? So he can't even talk about a person's beliefs. You know what I mean? So he's crazy, like silence, like to be able to battle like this. You can't battle somebody with an NDA like this. It's impossible, right? So then you go and you fast forward, right? So you got section 3D. So, I don't know if I'm trying to say this, but maybe Easy didn't really read this all like that. And this ain't going in on Easy. Shout out to Easy. But this is kind of like Disaster's not lying, bro. So section 3D, this is what it says. Take any action or make any remarks concerning artist company, artist family, and or the confidential information that may harm or disparage artists or artist reputation or public image. You know what I'm saying? It says you agree if you like. So he can't say Disaster can't say nothing. So this is the issue. Why did you sign this NDA? You know what I mean? And I understand, like, it may be some things going on in the background. You hearing, like, yo, like somebody trying to get Rex off the card and all. Maybe You feel like, yo, I need to make this battle happen. Whoever, I ain't gonna say everybody already knows. Somebody's trying to help you put this battle together. You need a big battle to sell this card because you got a card that doesn't have a lot of like dope matchups on it. You know what I'm saying? You got, like Caustic and what's her name? Kalishnikov and Coleslaw. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people like that, ATM and Old Solo, shout out to Old Solo. So you got people like that on the card. And it's a threat of like Rex and like Big K not happening, and you gotta sell this car. You gotta get people out there. You gotta get you want to do the battle, and maybe you run it through your lawyer like, yo, like is this NDA like even valid? Like, because he can't even talk about what he thinks the block captain believes. You know what I mean? Any personal relationships or any girls, friends that he can't talk about nothing. That includes Hurricane. You can't talk about any business partners or anything like Remy Ma. He can't talk about Pat. He can't talk about nothing. So yeah, like Easy to Block Captain is right. There's a lot saying like personal information, business, like arrangements and like money and stuff like that can't be disclosed. Property, all this, like all that cannot be disclosed. But Disaster is 100% right that this thing is this NDA. Like, you can't say, Geechee got it, you but not sign this. Wait a minute, Geechee. I ain't saying that Easy trying to give you this, Geechee. If you sign something like this, you can't say nothing. Like, this, you can't say, Easy, why you sending people this? Easy. Like, Easy, what you should have did, right? You should have been like, y'all, Disaster lied. You know what I'm saying? Don't be believing Disaster, he lied. It just left it alone. Like, be on vacation, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, just though you in the behind. I don't know where you at. You look like you was chilling on vacation. Just be like, just let battle rap be battle rap, man. Like, you know what I mean? The next day it'll be another topic. But then you saying like, yo, I'll send this to anybody that want the NDA. He sent me this. This is not Disaster. Didn't send me this. Disaster told me he would send me the NDA. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna believe like what Disaster is gonna tell me. You know what I mean? Like he's like the opposing person to Easy. Yeah, he's gonna tell me anything. But Easy is the one that this is that's sending the NDA. You know what I mean? And it's like so many things in here, bro. Like Disaster, you can't say nothing. Like basically from what this says, he can sue you. Everything that you made from that event, like all the pay-per-view, you just putting, you know what I mean? Talking about Pat Pools doing, he could sue you, bro. You know what I mean? Like talking about he can if he wants to, if you sign that. But some NDAs may not hold standing. You know what I mean? Like it may be too many things. Like to where it just a judge will look at it and be like, nah, man, this is kind of crazy. Like you can't even breathe. And I feel like to me, NDAs, I think certain aspects of an NDA is necessary. Yeah, like, but when you're dealing with battlers and everybody talking, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. He said any businesses, legal or financial affairs of company and artist, family, including without limitation, contracts, agreements, engagements, collaborations, investments, business, relationships, sponsors, endorsements, branding, marketing ideas, concepts, strategies, musical ideas or works, television, literary or motion picture ideas, format, outline. Like, guys, you can't disclose. You can't be like Easy about to be on Tubi. You can't say nothing. It's over. Disaster. He done got you. It's a wrap. It's over. It's over. I know Disaster was in that first round. Like Disaster, you probably in that first. You probably rapping it Easy. You like, man, I didn't talk about everything. He gonna take everything. It's over. I can't say nothing. That's why Disaster in the third, he was like, forget it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go out blazing. Like, bro, you can't say nothing, bro. Easy say that, take that muzzle, and you can't say something, Disaster. You can't say nothing. You better not talk about Riddick. You know what I mean? But anybody with stuff like this, if you just glance at it, you probably would miss a lot. You know what I mean? But if you look at anybody that Easy to Block Captain sends this to, because I'm probably not the only person, look at section 2A, in 3D, and they'll tell you everything that you need to know. Disaster's not lying. He can't say nothing. And this is not, going in like easy. Send it to me. He know I'm gonna keep it real. This ain't going in on it. He felt like he may have needed to do this. You know what I mean? For the battle, Disaster was kind of in a situation he needed to have a big battle. Whatever he had going on before didn't turn out. So that's where we at with it. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to Easy Block Captain. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this. If somebody puts like a entertainment, right, like this strict of an NDA on somebody he's battling, you know what I mean? Just imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like if you easy and you like dealing with like people like this, like you can't say nothing about nothing. It's levels of entertainment, bro. But this is like, it's like you about to interview with, you know what I'm saying, or sign with Sony Music or something, and you can't talk about nothing, or sign with Interscope. You better not say nothing about Jimmy Iovine. This is battle rap, bro. Like he has to be able to attack you personally. He has to be able to talk crazy about people you know or you associated with and make his own pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like, but with this, he can't do nothing, bro. You know what I mean? He can't even talk about your ideas. That's how restrictive this thing is, which is insane. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Easy the Block Captain. Don't let all of this distract you. You know what I mean? For all the, the fire battles we'd have had throughout the year. We got events coming up. You know what I'm saying? Don't let all this distract you. Yeah, I know sometimes we got to do battle law. You know what I'm saying? Like people want to hear. Y'all love the drama. That's why we got 1,000 people in here. But at the same time, Disaster's not lying. I don't know about that whole Rex situation, Disaster. I don't know. You kind of, Rex is saying something different. ARP dropping like a blog and showing like text messages and all that. I don't know about that. I talked to Disaster, and Disaster was like, told me his side of it. But Rex is saying something different. But this NDA that Easy the Block Captain sent me is saying that Disaster can't say nothing about nothing. You can't even look at Easy. You can't even look at Easy, Disaster. Wait a minute. You didn't violate it. You looked at Easy. It's over. Yo, and then you can't look. There's like other stuff in here, right? You can't have any. You can't talk about nothing on the recording. You can't, publish, post, solicit, write, transmit, or otherwise circulate or assist in a preparation or a grant any interview or contribute to any story, article, column, editorial, comment, report, book, program, or any other report of communication intended for publication, reproduction, broadcast, or transmission concerning confidential information, or give or submit any interviews, speeches, or communication. Like, what is this? What is it? This is a presidency. What is this? What y'all about to go up there and argue on being like president? Like, you can't say nothing. Easy went up in that battle like, oh, this is a cakewalk. Disaster can't say, y'all think I'm lying? I got this NDA right there. I got an NDA right there. He's like, it's a cakewalk. Disaster about to get smoked. He can't say nothing. He can't even say my name. Shout out to Diz. Shout out to Easy. But I'm out. Come and rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Don't let this distract you from the fact that O Solo went crazy. I'm out. Come and rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.